Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 1991's The Howling 6, The Freaks, brought to us by Hope Perello. She is the only woman to direct a Howling sequel. What we have is the story of a young werewolf who is, for lack of a better term, captured by this sideshow, a circus, and he's forced into the sideshow of the circus, taking place in this kind of old, kind of out of the way, isolated little town. Of course, the guy who runs circus is not what he seems, and he and the werewolf are going to butt heads, and there's going to be a clash, because he's not a nice man. This movie, I kind of like it. It's up in the better reaches, I think, of the Howling sequels. Doesn't mean it's a good movie. I will say the musical score for this is great. I love the music for this one, and it has some pretty good visual effects as well. The story is slower paced. I think it could have used a bit more werewolf. I mean, the dude's like a werewolf maybe 9 minutes total in the whole film. So for a Howling movie, you don't get a lot of werewolf action. And there was not much else going on to make up for that. The previous film, Howling 5, there wasn't a ton of werewolf action, but I think there's a little bit more suspense. This one, you don't get that as much. I mean, I like the choice of a circus as the backdrop. Circuses, by their very nature, are kind of creepy already, so they fit into a horror film so easily, because it's so easy to adapt those characters, because what if it's not all fake? What if these freaks really are like what they're appearing as, Alligator Man and, all that type of stuff? What if that's what they really are? They're not human. They're these beasts, these monsters. I like that aspect of it. Scale of 1 to 10, it's a bit of a letdown. And it's not that it's like the whole concept is a letdown. It's the fact that you have this, and this is going to be spoilery. I mean, the guy who runs the circus is a vampire. So you're going to have this vampire werewolf showdown. These versus movies, I'm almost always let down by. Right now I can't think of a single versus that I wouldn't like. That was a good movie. I mean, Godzilla vs. King Kong, Jason vs. Freddy. I didn't like any of them. I generally don't like versus movies, because it just never plays out. Right? The final conflict always seems to be some kind of a letdown. And in a way, that's how this film feels. It lets you down at the end, because the showdown between the vampire and the werewolf isn't all you were hoping for, I should say. So, an okay movie, good as far as Howling sequels go, I would say, but still, just okay at best. That's all I've got for this one. Till next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.